Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Please let me know when I'm to stop because I haven't gathered over 23 years experience. To speak for 30 minutes is going to be a daunting task. So just let me know when I'm to stop. Thank you so much. Once again, it's a pleasure being here. Oh, the modeling world is such a fantastic industry. It is a dynamic and exciting profession. It offers great opportunities for individuals to showcase their talents, personality, creativity, and professionalism. Contrary to popular belief, modeling is much more than wearing beautiful clothes and taking pictures. It is a career and it demands hard work. It demands discipline, resilience, and continuous learning. When I was much more younger in my school age, when you ask a child, what would you like to become in future? You will hear them talk about 3 or 4 professions. All of them everywhere in Nigeria, you will hear doctor, lawyer, pilot, or some will add engineer. And parents will be so glad to have their children turn out in life as doctors, lawyers, engineers. But today, I do tell parents that it will be a mistake for you not to give your child an opportunity to thrive in his or her own personal desires. Let them show for their creativity. Don't stifle your children to death by insisting. And in my few years of doing this business, I have had to talk to parents in their house. I've had my student asking me, please, sir, come and talk to my dad. I've spoken to several of them who will tell their children, not under my roof. You cannot be a model. You want to be a prostitute. You cannot. But having talked to so many of them today, they are glad to allow their children go into this industry. What am I trying to say? Modeling has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar global industry. It influences fashion, advertising, entertainment, social media, commerce, brand communication. There's hardly anything you want to do today and you want the world to know about it, then you need models. When I was much younger, I remember my mentor telling me that I should study accounting. He said to me that accountant can work anywhere, so I should strive to be an accountant. And I tried to, but my brain could not contain the mathematical work of mathematics. Thank God I followed my passion. I studied theater art. I studied psychology. Today, I do tell people in the world today, the career that pays the highest remuneration, if you mention them from number 1, 2, 3, you will not mention accountant, you will not mention the doctor, you will not mention lawyer. Before you count 1, 2, 3, I tell people, if you do not, after IT, you should be talking about modeling, art and entertainment. It is the highest paying career in the world today. So it is a great opportunity for any parent to be here today, or for any child, teenager, you to be here to hear this thing, because this thing will. Now I work from home. I don't work 30 days as an actor, as a model. I go out, I work 10 days in a month. 10 days out of 30 days. My earning, the least of my earning is $1 million, because the least I charge to go out is 100,000. Talking for me, Now, talking about models. Hello? Are we together,
well, with you, sir. I said I'm aware of that, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, let me just go straight to the question you have asked me to address. Number one, let's look at the overview of the modeling industry and the available opportunities. Like I've just said, the opportunities are out of this world. The opportunities are out of this world. Why many people who study mass communication, medicine, law, where they're looking for job, models have job looks for them. That is the difference. You don't need to go once you have paid your dues, once you have done what you are supposed to do. Okay, let me types of modeling. There are so many of them, but the one that I want to talk about is number one, fashion runway modeling. Many people think this is all what modeling is all about. They think it is runway, but runway is just one of them. We have commercial modeling, we have editorial modeling, where models feature in magazines, newspapers, blogs, and fashion publications. We have corporate modeling. Recently, I sent 5 models to work on the project. Glow is starting something next month. It will be, they are having their pre-launch. They needed models to come around to carry the mobile phone they want to launch into the industry. Just to go there for 4 hours. Each of the models, because we are young ones, they earn over 450,000 in 4 hours. There is no professional job. I do tell people that can pay that. No bank, no bank can pay you 450,000 for 4 hours. It is not possible unless you are doing something out of the box. We have corporate modeling. Models represent organization at exhibition, conferences, trade fairs, promotional events. We also have OOH, out of home advertisement. The model we see on billboards, the one on the BRT buses, everywhere on television. Even online, on Facebook, on YouTube, we see them. These are part of modeling. We have some, they are into only fitness modeling. The industry is increasing on a daily basis. Of course, we have child and teen modeling. Children and teenagers can also participate, and they are participating greatly. I know few kids that pay their own school fees. Kids, 7, 8, 9, 10, they pay their parents rent every time. I know some of them. Teenagers who are running things. We have also influencers and digital modeling. The list goes on and on and on. Now, it is important to also note that modeling and acting, they goes hand in hand. Of course, Nancy Isime started as a model. Many people may not know that. I was aware of that when she started as a model. She was part of a pageantry some years back. Today, she's an actor. So modeling, at times, they will need models to come and advertise some stuff, and they will need you to do something, to act it out. So in our own agency, we train both modeling and acting together because they go hand in hand. The modeling industry creates opportunities in acting, I just said, in brand influencing, pageantry, event hosting, fashion styling, photography, makeup artistry, fashion design, talent management, content creation, public relation, event coordination, and on and on. These are where people are heading big time today. A successful model can diversify into several of these careers. Yes, you can be here and there, face models, some do you pageantry, runways, and the opportunities are endless. Now let me talk about importance of proper training, mentorship, and guidance. You cannot downplay this. This is where the work starts. Those who refuse to learn, they will refuse to grow. And those who refuse to grow can never reign in life. So the importance of proper training can never be overemphasized. Natural beauty of physical appearance alone is not enough to build anything. No one can build a sustainable modeling career just because they look fine. There must be training. Why training? Is because training helps aspiring models to develop runway techniques, posing skills, confidence, communication skills, personal branding, grooming and etiquette. These are what you learn when you come for training. How to read, how to understand contract, how not to set yourself up because you didn't read contract and then you sign. Something happened, that was last year. This young man went for a job. They told him it's 500,000 naira. To him, he thought it is just for 1 year. But the contract read perpetuity, which means forever. In his head, it's 500,000 now for this year, but the contract is reading is perpetuity, forever. He didn't read it. He didn't understand it. No training, no mentorship. He signed it. After 1 year, he kept seeing the advert online. So he contacted the agent and said, "Madam, you have not paid for this year." And the woman said, "Are you serious? What are you talking about? Did you read the contract?" Then he ran to me. I said, "Show me the contract." He showed me the contract. I said, "Young man, you shot yourself on the foot. You didn't want to use an agent. You went on your own." I said, "If you have come to me before going into this, I would have helped you. Now, this is the meaning of perpetuity." He started crying. So training is important. It is very, very important. Yeah. Mentorship helps young talent to avoid costly mistakes and grow faster. So you need guidance. Without proper guidance, many aspiring models fall victims of scams. And I have seen so many of them because they would not ask questions. One lady saw an advert on Facebook. They needed models and actors somewhere in Asaba. They put pictures of Agbani Darego, Joker Silva, or Genevieve Naji. She saw it as a great opportunity. She called the number. They said, "Come to Asaba. Register with 50,000 if you come to Asaba. After 1 week of training and then 1 month of job, you will leave Asaba with up to 1 million naira." She told the father. She was in Iraq. She told the father she was going to Asaba. The father said, "Are you sure?" She left for Asaba. On getting to Asaba, they took her to one hotel where that hotel is popular for movie shoots. So she saw actors, cameras, she relaxed. Unknown to her, these guys were scam. After waiting for 4 hours, they gave her juice. She drank the juice, and then the next thing she remembered was that some people, they really, I don't want to use the word.
Oh my God.
She was severely raped and defiled. She regretted everything. Just because you saw an advert, ask questions. Even the Bible says that seek you will find. Ask, it shall be given unto you. So when models refuse to go for mentorship, guidance, training, they fall victim. Now, again, there are common misconceptions about modeling and the reality of the industry. Many people believe, number one, people believe that modeling is easy money. Let's run into modeling and make money. That is not true. The reality is that modeling requires hard work, long hours, constant preparation, and continuous self-improvement. You know, okay, there's a guy in my church. Okay, he didn't see me. Of course, I go to church, so I did a job with I shared a testimony in church on a Sunday morning that I was called to do an acting job. It was initially supposed to be 50,000 naira, just one scene. When I got there, the director saw me and said, he loved my white gray hair. He gave me a sub lead. And instead of coming back home with 50,000 naira in one day, I came back home with 500,000 naira in 2.5 days. When I said that, these guys, he came and said, he want to be. I said, yes, it is not just like that. You must be ready to work. You must put in the work, hard work. You will be serious. He said, I want to go. I said, okay, come, meet me at this place. He will never show up on time. He's in my DM on WhatsApp now. I said, sorry, you are not qualified for this. You are not ready. So modeling is not easy money. There are some things you must. Number two, only very tall people can model. Is another misconception. That is not true. While height is important in some sectors, in some commercial, promotional, fitness, or pageantry, ushering, yes. But some other aspects of modeling, they actually ask for short people. Yesterday, somebody was asking me for dwarf. They need 15 dwarf for a job. They ask for size 16, size 18. So it is not all about height. There are different aspects of modeling that requires different kind of people. At times, we don't even need your face. We only need your legs. For shoe modeling, at times we need your fingers for some advertisement. Another misconception is that beauty alone guarantees success. People think that, but that is not true. The reality is that a character, professionalism, punctuality, attitude, these are the things that guarantee and determine long-term success. You might have and I've seen them. Trust me, I've seen beautiful ladies who are supposed to have made big time in modeling, but because of their inconsistency. One told me she stays at Aja, come to Lekki Phase 1 from Aja. It shouldn't, on a Sunday afternoon, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes. This lady didn't show up until 4 hours. After the job had been done, she had been replaced by someone else. She showed 4 hours from Aja to Lekki. She came and was calling me. I said, I'm there. I said, where are you? He said, I'm there. I said, you are not there. The job is concluded. Go back home. So beauty alone can never guarantee success. Another misconception that is popular about the modeling industry is rejection means failure. People think that. And that is not true. Rejection is a normal part of the industry. Many successful models face numerous rejections before breakthrough. I was one of them. Somebody told me, "Oh, sir, you are too old for this. You can't do this." And I laughed. And I laughed. So people should not misconstrue it. Rejection doesn't mean failure. Another misconception is that modeling is morally compromising. That is why many parents wouldn't want their children to go into it. That is not true. Professional models can establish personal values, boundaries, and standards while pursuing successful careers. My daughter is a model. She lives in Canada as I speak. And this story will be for another time. Yes. It will be for another time. I don't have time. So let me rush. Another misconception, okay, let me give one more, then I'll move on, is that many people say that models cannot do anything else apart from modeling. That is not true. Models are versatile. Models are like human beings. They are human beings, so they can act. They can do spoken word. They can read. They can go into any other thing that they want to go into. So modeling is not stereotype. I'm a model by God's grace. I'm also an actor. I do spoken word. and I do MC. I do, I teach. I run a modeling agency where I train people. So there are so many aspects of it. The Lord help us in Jesus' name. So let me just conclude because of time.
Yes, sir.
There are some qualities that separate successful models from unsuccessful ones. That is true. Number one is professionalism. It is important. You must bring your A game to the table. Professional models, they arrive on time. Like you're just saying now, people who are supposed to be here by 5 are not here. They arrive on time. They respect contracts.
Yes.
There are some jobs that will say, if you have worked for a competing brand, you cannot work on this. Some people still go ahead and do it.
Yes.
That shows they cannot go far in the industry. Successful models communicate effectively. They follow instruction. They maintain good reputation. The fact that I'm a model doesn't mean I do not have my brain. I can't do things because everybody is doing it. I have my boundaries, my values. Many models who come to me for training, I started 2003. I've seen so many of them. But along the line, I noticed that lack of discipline will not allow them to go further. So discipline is one other thing that makes the difference, that separates successful model from unsuccessful one. You must maintain healthy lifestyle. You must have good grooming habits. You must be physically fit. I do tell my models, don't engage in physical fight with people, because your face is one of your most important assets. If there's a mark on it, if they pour acid on it, it will affect you for a long time. So you must maintain. Also, time management is one of them. If you cannot manage time, you cannot go far. I've been asked to come for a call time for 7 a.m. and I live far away. I have to wake up 3, 4, get ready and leave the house. It's part of the job. Discipline. Another thing is consistency. Success is not built overnight. You have to continue every day, show up every time. You must be consistent, practice regularly. You must update your profiles. You can't keep using the same picture you used 4 years ago. No, you must update your profile, attend auditions, improve your skill, build relationship with people. Because in this industry, each people. Most of the jobs I've done is through a call. Is that Mr. White? Yes, I am. I got your number from so and so. We need you for a job. Can we get us models for this? Many times. So we must learn to build relationship. Another thing is positive attitude. Without positive attitude, no model can go far in this industry. You must handle criticism constructively. Learn from your mistakes. You must overcome setbacks. You must build strong professional relationship with people. Learn how to talk to people. Don't walk into a room and you see people, you just walk in and sit down. Greet. It will not kill anybody to greet. Hi, everybody. You must learn how to do that. It is very, very important. This industry rewards people who remain teachable and resilient. Very, very important. What agencies and industry professionals look for? This is important. Maybe I should stop here. What agencies scout for talent? What are they looking for? Number one, they look for character. You notice number one is not beauty, it's not height. Number one is character. We look for integrity. We look for respectfulness, humility, responsibility, confidence, self-belief without arrogance, strong presence, trainability. These things, if you notice, I've not mentioned height or face. These things matter. These are the things we look for. Correction, communication skills, clear expression, good interpersonal skills, reliability. Some model they will still be on their bed. You will call them. They will tell you, oh, I am on my way. Give me 10 minutes, sir. I'm on my way, 10 minutes, sir. And 10 minutes will wait for 2 hours. They are still on their way. That will be the last time I will call such model. And I have them.
Yeah.
Many of them like that. Very beautiful, but they lack character. They only do one job. After that job, you know you cannot work with them again. So many things to say. Let me advise for aspiring models. What advice do you give to them? Number one, I always tell them anywhere I meet them, invest in proper training. Training give birth to reigning. Those who want to reign must learn to be trained. You must also choose mentors wisely. Not everybody. Some mentors are tormentors. Choose them wisely. Take your time. Another one I will tell them is to build your skills continuously. Learn to do the wrong way, the catwalk. Learn to do monologue on your own, by your mirror. Speak. Work on yourself. Be patient with the process. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. You see advert from unknown agency, unknown people. You just see a BC on WhatsApp, and then you are rushing to go there to meet someone you have never met before, just because they put something about modeling. A lot of models have run into trouble. Serious one. Some has been robbed. Some has been, a lot of things that happened to them. So you must be patient. Another one, avoid shortcuts. Another one, develop confidence without pride. There's a tiny line between the two. Yes, you can be self-confident, but don't be arrogant. Maintain good moral values, because in this industry, you meet different kind of people, the good, the bad, and the terrible. You must maintain strong moral values. People will offer you all manner of things. You must know how to say no. This is not what I do. This is not part of my job. Sorry, I can't do that. Without these strong moral values, a lot of people have drifted away into something else, and they still call it modeling. It is not modeling. Escort is not modeling. Hookup is not modeling. There are so many of them, they do it now in the name of modeling. It is not. So you must maintain strong moral values. Remember that rejection is redirection, not the end of your dream. That someone said no to you does not mean the end of the road. Let me also advise parents that are here, if you can hear me, please support your children's dreams responsibly. Ensure proper education. Make sure they are educated. Don't put them out of school just because somebody said they should bring your child for a 10,000 naira job. Ensure proper education remains a priority. It is important. Verify agencies and opportunities before committing your children. Verify. Don't just push your children to any agent. The part they said that a modeling agency, you should verify. Ask questions. Not every opportunity is a good one. Parents must encourage character development in their children. It's not just talent. Help your children to develop strong moral values. Provide emotional support during setback. When your child went for a job and he or she was turned back, you need to support the person and tell her or tell him, this is not the end of the road. And then parents also should do their background check on any way they want to send their children. It is important. It is important. A parent's wisdom and guidance can protect a child from many pitfalls while helping them maximize opportunities. So parents, they have a lot of role to play in helping their children. Success is not reserved for the most beautiful person in the room, but often for the person who is most committed to growth. professionalism, and excellence. Thank you for having me.
Yes.